I'm in a good mood today and I thought it would be a good time to sit down and update you guys on what has been going on.
So yeah, if the background looks a little bit different, it is because I'm in my new house.
Which you guys can obviously see, I'm in a new house.
If you don't know, Jamie and I have separated.
Jason and I have decided to separate.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That's where you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So the other day I was on YouTube and I saw a video by this girl Samantha, and I clicked, I can't remember the title. It was something like "Let's Chat" or something like that, and I clicked into it, and basically she was talking about her marriage. Well, she said they're separated, they're not living together anymore, but anyway, she didn't say exactly what happened, and she said something like, this is not going to be like a spilling of tea kind of a video. She's not going to come here and make it about, spill a tea or, which is nice. She doesn't want to make it about, talking about her marriage breakup for views. That's what I get from that. She's not planning to start creating content about her marriage breakup for views or spilling of tea and stuff like that. And she said, I think she actually said something like it's going to be the last time she's going to talk about it, and it's not something she's going to keep talking about or dragging or making content out of and all of those things. So she said that, and she didn't say what happened, and from what she said, she's not planning to say what happened. She feels this is it, it's over, they're moving on, she's happy and all of those things. I'm not going to come here and pretend. I'm somebody that if I feel like laughing, I laugh. If I feel sad, I'm sad. If I feel like crying, I cry. Those that have been watching my videos for a long time would have seen it. I can be making a video, I'm upset one minute, the other minute, if I'm upset, you can see me cry on camera. If I find something funny, I'm just gonna boom laugh and stuff like. I felt when I watched her video, I felt a bit sad. I don't know this girl, but I'm gonna say it, like, I always see a marriage breakdown as kind of like, but my video is not about blaming or stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, it would be a beautiful thing if marriages lasted longer. But we don't know what her story is. We don't know what happened in the marriage. They have a child together, and but anyways, and to be honest with you, when I watched that video, I just thought about the fact that on YouTube there's been so many marriage breakdowns in recent times, even in the last few weeks. There's been so much. There's this girl I used to watch, I can't remember her name now. She does natural hair and stuff like that. Her marriage broke down as well not too long ago. There's another girl they call Latoya's Life or something like that. Her marriage broke down as well in the last few weeks. There's just been so many marriage breakdowns that it scares you. Like, honestly, when I say scares you, like someone that has grown children, sometimes I do think about it like, is this the way for the future? Marriages even last anymore in the future? And I've shared my own story, and I'm gonna still come here and say it. I've shared my own story, I've made videos about it and stuff like that, and I can say it, that marriage breakdown is not I don't know, like, it's not the best outcome anybody would have wished for a marriage. This girl is about 2 years married, and do you even know today I was on YouTube and YouTube suggested her marriage video, her wedding video, and I watched it, especially the slow motion part, and I'm like, how? Like, I'm being honest, I feel like, how? They were married just like yesterday, 2 years ago. They look so happy together. They look so, joyful and everything together. What happened? No matter what you're gonna, I'm not like, there's that part of you that kind of wonders what happened. And then you begin to like wonder, like, the future, will marriages even last? Like I said, like, for someone like me that has grown children, sometimes I think, and I think about this, and I'm like, I would wish for my children to find the right ones and be married once and for all. You know what I mean? Like, that would be my prayer. I believe it's the prayer of everybody, even her. When people get married, that is what they wish for. But when you see these things, it kind of like make you question. This is why even some people don't even want to get married anymore, because it's like marriages are failing left, right, and center. And I don't know, I was even like asking the question in my head, is the marriage breakup rate higher on YouTube, as in YouTube couples, social media people, than in real life? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Is it the same rate in real life as it is happening on YouTube? Because it seems to be happening too much on YouTube. It really seems to be happening too much. And you know, when you've watched people, like, she wouldn't be somebody that I watch like all the time, but I've watched a few of her videos here and there. You know, you kind of like feel like, you just kind of like feels, no, you see, it's so tricky to say the right words, because if you say, oh, I feel sad for her, you know, then you're like, I don't know what it was, what she walked away from. That if I know what she walked away from, I may be saying I'm actually happy for her. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's so hard to really speak about these things, because you don't know what's in the marriage, what happened, what made it end, who ended it, and stuff like that. But something else that actually struck me is when I look at the video and you see her speaking, and something else comes to mind. When Nikki's marriage, a lot of you know Nikki Perkins, when Nikki Perkins' marriage ended, she made a video sitting on the floor. And I just thought to myself, if you play the two of them side by side, it's almost like deja vu. Like, you know, I've seen this happen before and it's happening again. And, you know, and Nikki Perkins was in a new house. She has moved out from her house, you know, the house they used to share. And she was now in a different place, sitting on the floor, making a video. And then here is Samantha, you know, she has moved away from the house they used to live in. And she's sitting on the floor, making a video. It's really... you just feel it anyways. You feel it like, oh, like, you will feel it, because nobody is praying for another person's marriage to end. Like 2 years. And this is why a lot of people are no longer, like, a lot of people are beginning to question the institution of marriage. And some people are like, there's no point, we might as well just, some people no longer believe in it, because it's like, okay, why will I be married? If you see somebody like this and it's after 2 years, you're going to be like, what's the point? Gather family and friends together and make these vows and say we're going to be together forever. And you do not know that 2 years down the road is going to be all over. If you watch their wedding videos, it will hit you. It will definitely hit you. And there's something else I actually wanted to say is, we do not know what happened in people's marriages and why it breaks down. Some people are in such situations that are completely irreconcilable differences. You know, that's the term it's called, irreconcilable differences. We don't know their situation. I'm not saying now there are some people that walked away from violence. No, I'm not saying she walked away from violence. I'm just using that as an example. There are people that have walked away because of violence or whatever situation. But the mistake I feel some people may make is looking at other people and be like, oh, she's so much happier, her marriage broke down. I think I like to have a life like that. You don't know somebody else's story. I remember when I had my own marriage issue, I was dying inside, but I tried my best to be happy. I tried my best to, you know, move on with my life. I tried my best to focus on being happy and not being down and everything. I had friends that would begin to look at me and be like, they wish they were like me. I wish I was like you. They want to be like you. Oh, my husband is this. And I always say to them, because sometimes people look at you and they feel like, you know, you're trying to make the best of your situation, and they see the best that you are making out of your situation, and they think it's the best life ever and all of those things. And I made sure that I always tell them, my story is different. You are the only woman in your husband's life. Stay there, save your marriage. Like, especially when there's no violence involved. He did this, he did that. And especially, you know, I have friends that their husbands have said, I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry. And there is no other woman involved. There's no other woman out there that has a child for him or has children for him. There is no question as to who his wife is. You know what I'm trying to say? And he is saying sorry for one thing or the other. I always tell people, forgive. At least he begged you. Give him another chance. I never told anybody, oh, come on and join my camp. This is another thing altogether. I never told anybody, oh, come and join my camp. I never tried to pretend to anybody that, oh, I'm my best life. This is my best life. You do not know somebody else's story. I'm just saying this because, you know, a lot of marriage breaks up on YouTube, and a lot of people are watching YouTube and seeing these things. You do not know their own story. Some of these women walked away from something so drastic that anybody would have told them to walk away from it. So, but don't be in a hurry in your own life to walk away when you do not know, without realizing that your own situation is not like theirs. Theirs is different. There was something major about their own situation that warranted walking away from. I'm just kind of worried about people not really trying harder. There are a lot of things that can't be forgiven. There are a lot of things. Let me tell you, the hardest thing for me is unfaithfulness. I can't tolerate unfaithfulness. I don't do it, and I don't accept it. But when it happened to me, I shared about it. I did forgive, and I did work on my marriage. I don't know, because I don't want to like keep repeating myself, but I'm just kind of like, you know, a lot of people are looking at these YouTubers. Like there's no YouTuber that's my role model. I don't think so. And a lot of these people, I'm older than a lot of them. As far as I know, a lot of them are still maybe like in their 30s or whatever. I'm at least 10 years older than a lot of them. So I'm not looking at any of them as role models or stuff like that. But I'm just saying this for those people that may look at other people as role models or whatever. What I'm saying is, somebody's your role model and their marriage failed and they are living their best life. Do not be too quick to be like, oh, I really like the life she's living since her marriage broke up. She's really living her best life. Oh, I like to have a life like that. You do not know why her marriage broke up. Whatever made her marriage break up may not apply to your situation. Some of them may have been real terrible situations they walked away from, but yours is something even minor. You get what I'm trying to say? So yours is even something completely minor. All you know is they broke up, but you don't know the reason. You know, you don't know the reasons behind their breakups. I don't know. I just marriages are worth giving every single chance to survive. You do not know other people's story. Be careful about applying their own life or situations to your own, because you do not know the tiny little details. That's really what I really wanted to say in this video. I watched a video and I just kind of felt, I don't know if I could call it sad. I just felt a bit emotional watching that, to know that just 2 years ago they were happily having this beautiful wedding, and then 2 years later they are going their separate ways. It's not a nice thing. So I just wanted to come and quickly just share it, and just to encourage all of us, so whatever we're going through in our marriages and everything, you know, let's you know, work on our marriages. I'm not coming here to say these people didn't work on their marriage. All I'm saying is that we do not know. And like my biggest thing, like I said, is those that look at other people as role models, don't be too quick to want to be like them, because you do not know their situations and you do not know what they walked away from. Some of them walked away from something really major, and your marriage may be having something even minor. Don't quit so easily. Do not give up so easily.
My name is